Okay. So today, oh, by the way, guys, I received all your emails and I am so proud of you. I love it. Good job.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
It's
you.
really good.
Thank
I
you.
really saw
Thank you. Thank
that
you.
most of you, if not all of you, have a great eye. Some, though, were doing a little bit better than the others because they made more effort. Some made it like super short, but that's still fine. I'm happy that you all understood what to do. And it's fun, right? To pretend like you have a big company and you have an email newsletter, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. And it's really cool because it's something that a lot of clients really would need their VAs to do. And it would be a relief for them that okay? Because you wouldn't want your client to say, can you help me with the email marketing campaigns? And then you're just gonna say, okay, I will start like typing emails in Gmail, right? And then mapahiya ka, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you don't want
Yes.
that, obviously. So I'm so proud. And also, I'm not yet done though. I mean, I've only just watched a couple of videos, but I am so amazed with the videos also. Like, I will really feature
Thank you,
those
ma'am.
videos on our official website, okay? Because it's also a way for them to, of course, um, select you as VAs, or because I like that they can see what a community that you have, and I'm going to be featuring it. Okay, so I'm really
Okay,
happy.
ma'am.
Okay, all right. So I would just like to know, how was your experience
Mind
yesterday?
blowing.
Challenging.
A bit hard, but it's challenging.
How about the mind-blowing, like why do you think
Struggling very hard.
which one were you
Challenging.
saan yung struggling doon?
Email marketing.
Email marketing. Okay, what about the email marketing? Like what part? Was it the technical aspect? Was it the content?
The linking part.
Ano
I
yan?
click the Canva.
Ah, okay. Linking the Canva.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Me, the Powtoon. Having a hard time with Powtoon.
were you able to finish it though, or it's
Yes,
still
yes. I watch YouTube videos.
good?
Yes.
Good thing,
Me
because
too.
guys, a majority of a virtual assistant's job is really trial and error. I am not kidding. It's not a joke.
Yes.
Like, for example, half of the time and then half of the time you think you find a lot of like, oh my God, what is this? And you keep Googling things and YouTubing things until you know. And moving forward, when you are already faced with that problem with another client, you can then say, wow, I know that, right?
Yes.
And you know what?
Yes.
Yes.
The case
Yes.
of, nauna lang ako, that's why I know. But if you were also in my place, I bet you also would know. Okay? And so I want you to think that, and I want you to really believe in that, because really, it's very easy. Okay? It's just that it just takes getting used to. The technical aspects are really very minor, right? Because if it's just technical, everything can be found on the internet, and it's not impossible, right?
Yes,
Right.
ma'am.
That's correct.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So anyway, today's topic is all about Facebook marketing, or social media marketing on Facebook. So who here has experience with selling products on Facebook?
Me.
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 Online selling.
Okay.
I was selling hot
Me.
dogs.
You're selling ano?
Hot dog.
Me, selling beauty product.
Can you type it?
I think he's selling a hot
Hot
dog.
You're selling
Hot dog.
Beauty product and kakanin.
Kakanin. Okay. All
I
right.
heard hot dog.
So anyway, I am going to show you my technique of how I have earned millions on Facebook. Okay? And this is not a cliche na, like for example, have you seen those ads na join this training and earn millions, whatever?
Yes.
Yes.
Webinar.
A lot.
Everywhere.
Like networking.
Everywhere, right? And for me, this is not a cliche because I have really earned a lot with Facebook. And it's not because I was spamming and tagging people. Okay? Because there is a way, an actual way to sell online that you won't be perceived as a spammy person na ibablock ng mga friends mo. Because at a certain point, it gets annoying. You have to admit it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There's always that
Yes.
friend who's going to tag you and like keep on tagging and then keep on messaging na very, very annoying na mag-join na sa mga networking nila. No offense sa mga networking. But sometimes, it's like this. When you are desperate and you are needy for sales, it's creepy, right? Needy is creepy.
Oh yeah.
True.
It's annoying and it doesn't show you in a very good light.
Yeah.
It's
Nobody
not
wants.
clever, and nobody likes to be connected to that annoying person in the room who's just going to meet up with you just to get a sale. It's sleazy, right? And I'm saying this from a place of sisterly love and concern because I am a fellow sales professional as well. I'm in real estate, and obviously all of my businesses involve sales, okay? And mind you, I can be an annoying salesperson if I want to. I mean, I have actually managed a telemarketing call center, so I know how to be annoying also, right?
Yes.
And I want to teach you how to be very, shall I say, covert or strategic, okay? Strategic, classy, not trashy, and that you'll have a lot of money, okay? So obviously, there's Facebook Marketplace. I'm not talking about Facebook Marketplace, although Facebook Marketplace also has an entire, it's an entire league of its own. Facebook Marketplace also has its own strategies that you can really make use of so that your listings will be shown. But I'm talking about how to present yourself and your business and brand to Facebook so that you will not just have random sales here and there, but that you're going to have lasting recognition and sales, okay? Now, for some of you who have liked our Virtual Lasting Facebook page, I'm sorry, I'm not really using the Virtual Lasting Facebook page a lot. Actually, we rebranded. We used to be Virtual Lands, but I'm talking about the actual businesses that I used Facebook, which is my rental business. I also sold like food on Facebook. And I have tested the same strategies and they have worked for many years, okay? As I mentioned, the first time that I did Facebook marketing was back in 2011, and I earned, I think, 1.8 M for selling 9 condos.
Wow.
Oh, OMG.
Wow.
And I was 23 years old at that time. So it was one of the reasons why I was able to catapult my business and be able to, like, the following year, create a call center. So what I'm saying is, I'm not just talking, I'm talking about a strategy that you can use for big ticket items and also small ticket items. Like literally, I have sold properties, but I have also sold chicharon. Okay. So now, what I'm going to teach right now is we're not yet going to talk about, this is like a 2-part series, I believe, because paid ads is going to be another topic. I want to touch on that on a different day because it is a different beast in itself. Okay? Who here has used Facebook ads?
Me.
Me.
No experience.
I
Not
did.
yet.
Me.
All right.
Not yet.
Do you know that the first time, I think I mentioned this, the first time that I used ads, I felt so like annoyed with myself because I didn't notice that my ad spent for 3 weeks went up to like $850. So which is quite big. But amazingly, with the same or even more results than I did before, I can do the same campaign with just maybe less than 2,000 pesos today. And it's not because Facebook ads became cheaper. In fact, Facebook ads have become more expensive as the years went by. But there is a technique on how to really make really good ads that you can really stretch your money so that you don't burn so much money, okay? There's like a whole, I have a secret formula for that, which I will teach. But of course, it would be up to you if you will use my technique and if you will use the strategy in the best way. Okay, it's really up to your interpretation. Okay, but anyway, let's start with organic Facebook marketing. So I'm going to talk about one of my pages. Okay, maybe a couple of my pages, but one of my, I guess, my success stories on Facebook is I was the digital social media marketing strategist for Sebastian Duterte because he's a friend of mine. And I started his page from 0 and now it's around 400,000, I think.
Oh.
Ooh, no way.
And I was able to do that in just 3 months. Obviously, his father ran for presidency, but he wouldn't have become like the viral sensation that he was if it weren't for the voodoo techniques that I also
Yes.
because
Good thing.
I made, you know what I did? And this is the process that we're going to do. And I know that anywhere in other trainings, in like social media, they wouldn't teach you this. But the way that I do it is when I look at the product, okay, like for example, let's say, let's get a sample product. What should I? Okay, I have this. Ah, wait. Let's say this is like a watch that I bought recently in Lazada. My usual technique in doing social media before anything else. Oh, thank you. Thank you for complimenting on my lipstick. Because I realized na hindi ako nag-makeup yesterday at para akong patay. So anyway, so the way that I do it is maybe for other like social media trainings. I don't know who here has had a social media training.
Me.
None.
What do they usually teach at the very beginning of a social media training? Anybody?
Hi, Miss Judy. We were actually taught how to create like a business page associated with our account. For example, me, I had a training with Miss Julmar Grace
Okay.
of FBA, and I was able to create that career at home by Ivy Versosa.
Okay.
And but I was not able to build that page on my Facebook. It was just for during the training that I used it.
What's the usual thing that they teach, before you launch a page?
We're actually asked to create logos. Um, we were taught how to,
Analytics,
yes, we
branding.
were not able to tackle that, just the branding.
Okay. In my end, because I think I was really a born marketer and a saleswoman. I mean, I really didn't study it, but I guess when I was a child, I've always been in sales. But I've always been the person who wouldn't sell something that I didn't believe in. Okay. And usually, and this is really my process in building a strategy. I don't just build a Facebook page, I build a sales and marketing strategy for a business. It's like a business plan. Okay. And so I am going to teach you that because that's the kind of plan that I know that really works. It has helped me catapult so many of my businesses. And it's not just merely posting random stuff, but it's posting conscientiously, and you're able to really somehow, if done right, even print money and really expect sales. Okay. So let's say that we have, my strategy really starts like this. Let's say this is our product. So this is a smartwatch, okay? And this smartwatch, you can use it to track, of course, your steps, your sleep cycle. It has a cell phone capability, so you can call and text. It has even a slot for your SIM card. Um, and it's really cheap. Okay. So you can buy this for less than 1,000. But usually what I would do is I don't just read like what's this? I don't just read um, the brochure for this, but when I have a new product, I make sure to somehow embody and see product in the eyes of many different potential customers. What do I mean by this? What do I mean by this? So for example, I'm gonna wear this, and let's say let's say I am a fitness buff who joins marathons, what does this watch mean to me? Can somebody, as a timer, stopwatch?
Timer.
Okay, what else?
Can it monitor heart rate?
Yes, monitor heart rate. Step counter, yes. Calorie count, speed. Yes, right. Okay.
Sleep
Now,
tracker.
sleep tracker. Now, let's say for a mother who wants to give this to her children, what does this mean?
Hi, Miss Judy. I actually have my kids.
Mhm.
I bought them these smartwatches so that I can monitor them while they're at school. So I can call them anytime if they actually have to go home already or they have to be dismissed earlier than the usual. It's actually really important, and they just have to put it on their uh
Risk.
there's a watch in in the wrist, and they can answer immediately because they can put it on silent mode and it will just blink. I'm not letting them put it on a general mode because it will disturb the classes.
Perfect, right? Now, how about um, for a college student who, how about for a college student? What would this mean to them?
Alarm clock.
Alarm clock, what else? Bluetooth, media player, right? I mean, until now, I'm no longer a college student. I have my speakers.
To look cool.
Yeah, social status, right? Being perceived as like the cool kid in class, monitor their girlfriend, forma, looks cool, cheat sheet, the forms. Okay, perfect. So you get my drift. Usually, I'm able to really like, it's not just, merely just making a Canva image. Because remember that I've already started immersing you with these business and marketing hacks, right? Making these marketing collaterals. But I was not able to, do this whole process starting with this because for me it's a deeper subject, and it's not just social media marketing, it's really marketing to its core. So how am I going to market this product based on Facebook? Any ideas?
Well, if you're gonna use paid ads, perhaps you will target the market by choosing the age range of your customers. That is one. Second, probably is choosing the country where you are marketing the product. The rest, I kind of forgot. It's been a while since I used paid Facebook ads.
How about for, because remember that we're still going to be talking about um, organic marketing. Of course, we're going to talk about paid advertising in another group. How about for organic? How are you going to utilize the features of Facebook to market this product
Wala na.
from the
Kaya
market?
sa video mo, tapos wala ako, hindi ako naka-record sa'yo, 10,000 lang ang maximum mo. Dapat from Union Bank.
Wow, hello.
Somebody is talking.
Lol.
So short video demo on how to use the product. Great. Okay, Girly is on to something. Do you know that right now, Facebook and pretty much all channels of social media are valuing video way more than pictures and text. So
True.
as they say, if a picture can paint 1,000 words, a video can can paint a million words as per Facebook. So this means that they're actually building the algorithm to make your videos appear more. And it goes the same with IGTV of Instagram. Right, live video, great. Have you noticed those people who are doing live selling?
Yes.
It's a thing now, and it's even being utilized by Shopee and Lazada.
Yes.
Okay. Creating a page and posting contents on a regular basis. Awesome. So it's like this. I'm going to show you this process. So let's say, okay. And I want you to also, because today we'll just have a short topic. This is just our topic because it's really quite important. But of course, obviously, we have a lot of things to do. Okay? Are you excited?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Oh, by the way, are you exhausted, guys, because of all these activities?
No,
No.
not really.
No.
No. Okay.
Not from the activities at least.
I beg
We're
your
And I wash the
enjoying.
dishes after the the training. That's
Really?
exhausting.
Busy all day.
All right. So now let's start by creating a page, a brand new page, okay? Hang on just a sec. I'm hoping that my Facebook is functioning better now. Wait lang. Ay, let me share my screen. Ay, ano ba yan? Lord of all days that I will teach Facebook. Wait lang ha. Okay, so for those who are uninitiated, but I'm pretty sure that most of you have already created a page, this is how you create a page. Hang on. So you're gonna click here. Oh my God, what's happening? Lord, give me strength. By the way, as a page manager or a page owner, you can really also take advantage of the Pages app on your mobile. So you can also download it along with your like your regular Facebook, because it can really help you with managing your page, managing the subscribers, the messages, and even like scheduling posts. Okay? Hang
Okay,
on.
ma'am.
OMG, nakakaloka ito. Oh my God, what's happening? Okay. Okay, get started. Page name. What should we, I don't know. Do I even have like sample? Hang on ha. Let me check if meron ako mga sample pictures. Wait lang. Downloads.
Virtual acting training.
Pictures. I had a rampage, guys. Like, I think a few months ago, I deleted all the files on my computer. On purpose, because it's just so full. And I realized that I'm no longer interested to hold on to like screenshots that I took of recipes or random stuff from 5 years ago. Hang on. I wait. Okay, let's just create like a random whatever. Let's say I'm going to create a page about our hostel because we haven't built, we're still in the process. Just today we had like the signing of the articles of incorporation. So we still haven't created that page. And I'm actually the digital marketing strategist and interior designer for our hostel. So let me create that. So let's say Hermanas Hostel, Cebu. Let's see. Okay, maybe I'm going to say hostel. I'm so crazy. Hostel. Okay, and then I'm going to put here, wait lang, Labano Street. Cebu. So essentially, you're gonna ride this process with me, if that's fine with you. Is it fine with you guys? No.
Yes, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I like to walk through.
Labano Street, corner Escario Street. Okay. Continue. So let's say it's an actual establishment that you are promoting. Okay, so let's say, imagine this, that you are going through this journey with a client of yours. So this is what you're going to do. Obviously, this is really basic. So maybe you upload a profile picture. Let's just upload a random profile picture. Wait lang. Let's say this one. Let's say this one. It's just a picture of my bedroom. Wait lang. Ay, ano ba yan? Why can't I move this? Okay. Sorry. And then let's say upload a cover photo. And then this is in our living room. This is in our office, by the way. Okay. Obviously, just to give you a tip, it's very important right off the bat. I'm just going to tell you, guys, it is super important to have really high quality pictures. Okay. I have created so many pages. You wouldn't believe how many pages I manage. Okay. It's so many. And I'm just going to say that although you can definitely create a page that has, you know, like yung mga copy paste lang from Google, but it's so important, like in my end, it's so important to have high quality photos that are original because it sets you up for success. And you don't, parang like for me, I noticed that if you actually, let's say you're promoting a product and the pictures are not yours, many times you get confused. You're not able to stand out from the competition because you can be mistaken for your competition. Okay. And I've also noticed that if the pictures don't have good quality, like the pictures are pixelated, or if the pictures don't have a good angle. And it's so important that the pictures have parang, what's that? The pictures are vibrant, matingkad ang colors. I have noticed that the it's so important when I use a photo on my ads that the pictures are vibrant and the colors are like really good. The like the resolution is good, and somehow it gets shown more, and because and obviously for the obvious reasons that it is perceived more high quality, it is perceived more legit, right? Have you noticed that when you go to a page and then you notice na ang dami-dami mga Chinese words sa mga product photos, feeling mo, is this a scam, right?
Yes.
Isang tao lang ba?
Yes po.
Yes po.
Yes po.
Push to talk
Yes.
is not working properly.
Yes.
Right.
But yes.
Yeah.
Diba? I don't like this. I don't like this photo because it's not showing up well. Wait lang. So let's change it. Change the cover. So it's so important. Like for example, let's say you do have a Chinese product.
Na-share po
And-
ba?
Huh?
Na-share po ba yung screen nyo?
Okay. So let's say for example, it's really a Chinese product. Please make the effort to make the the product pictures. If you have noticed, like, or maybe if you're wondering, the pictures that we posted are actually like sa Ecomfinity are actually original. We didn't copy. I actually hired somebody to take pictures. I really hired a photographer on the team because it's very important to make the pictures look convincing, I guess. Na parang like, and it also makes your products look expensive, right? Because if you
Yes.
just like use the stock photos available, the tendency is it's gonna look somehow fake. Okay, so let's drag this.
El Cheapo.
Yeah, cheap. It looks cheap. It looks cheap and nobody likes cheap. For some reason, everybody likes the cheap price but not the cheap look, which is ironic. Okay,
That's
so
true.
so this is our Facebook page for Manas Hostel Cebu. Let's just pretend that this is the hostel, okay? This is our like rooms. So let's save that. Now it's so important. Obviously, you can go through, the whole. It's very self-explanatory, but I'm gonna explain it in the best way that I can of how I manage pages. Okay, it's pretty. I guess for me, it's unique because it's very intentional. The things that I do. So if you notice that I picked out pictures that are very like vibrant, right? Even if these are the only pictures that I have, it's just of my bedroom, it's just of like my other condo. But I picked out like pictures. I don't, even if, like, for example, your product is minimalist, but I noticed that pictures that show a lot of color will actually get you more eyeballs. Okay? Because which is more noticeable for you? White or red?
Red.
Right.
Red.
Ba?
Red talaga.
Depends on the background, but mostly red. It's easier.
Right. Light green or fuchsia pink?
Green.
Shopping.
Still fuchsia pink.
Pink.
Fuchsia pink.
So even if these colors are really nice, but you have to think about it. If you are advertising online, If, for example, your product is very minimalist, then maybe the rest of your ad must have like a pop factor. Like, you know, maybe the captions are red in a very like bold font or something like that. Okay, so let's say, and then let's choose a button on the page. This button is very important because you really have to identify what is the purpose of this page. It's not the same for all businesses, okay? For this business, obviously, because it's a hostel, then I would want this to be booked, okay? Book now. Let's say next. Where would you like this button to send to people? So maybe we will let's just use the appointments on Facebook. Start setup. So this is so cool. This is like for appointments. But anyway, let's just try it. Let's just pretend that it's the same. Double booking on. Okay. Manually approved before they're confirmed with customers. Sync to Google Calendar on. So this is so cool, right? Because you can use existing stuff. Let's just use this. Okay, say allow. It's very important to optimize your page even before you start paid ads. In fact, I'm going to show you the many steps that you need to do before you do your paid ads, okay? Okay. Let's quit that for now. So let's go back to the drawing board. We just created these
Button.
yeah, we just created the page, but then I want to go back to discussing about the back end of it all, which is the business plan. Okay, hang on. Ano ba yan? First pages. Okay. Okay, so now let's go back to our handy dandy scratch picture. Okay. When doing a Facebook strategy, it's very important to, number one, name your product. Obviously, you have to write down your product. Next is identify functions of your product. Benefits of your product. For target market, you have to identify age group, sex, location, nationality, economical status, maybe, educational background. And by the way, this is not just for you to create the paid ads. You can use these parameters to also identify what kind of branding and what kind of messaging that you will be doing in not just Facebook, but also your entire like social media strategy, like everything, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, whatever. Okay. All right. So next is like maybe we can put here hobbies, interests, interests. Maybe mm, other um, behavioral info. Okay. And then number 5, what benefits, what does your product mean to these different targets? Number 6. Identify your branding color. Number 7, posting strategy. I'm just thinking about this at the top of my head, guys, but this is what I usually do as a strategist. I really am um, actually hired, or I still do it for my own businesses, but before um, I am actually a consultant for local and international companies for um, social media strategy. Okay. Next is content strategy, and of course, social media trends integrate. Okay. Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
just listening
Si
patiently.
ma'am. Si ma'am.
Okay, so let's start by answering, and this is what I call creating your social media strategy. Okay, being a social media strategist is different from just being a social media marketer and a social media manager. Okay, the
Okay.
strategy is the money maker there. Okay, these are tactics that will earn you a lot of money. I am not even kidding you. Okay, and I don't know why I willingly share it to you because obviously I charge a lot for this. I charge from upwards to like $1,000 a month to my clients for this one. But essentially, I want you to understand that it's actually um, it's actually very much doable, even for beginners, as long as you understand that becoming really good at social media is not just about creating the graphics that are nice or knowing the posting times or going on and using all these strategies, but at the very core of it all, the most important part is understanding your product and understanding your customer, right?
Yes.
Do you agree with me? I don't know.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
super.
Yes.
Yes.
So correct.
Because somehow all these Facebook and social media gurus, have you noticed them? Like they're always saying, I'm going to make you rich on social media. You're going to have so many blah, blah, blah. But then they don't have an actual business model. And they say that they're millionaires, but then you wonder, what is their actual business?
Acting.
Huh?
Acting. They're just actors. They're making money out of. They're making money out of your I call this out of you subscribing to their courses that are phony.
Yes, that is so overpriced. Although, really, I have no issue with people who create courses because, you know, if you do have like an important message to share, then of course, you're entitled to create a course if you want to. I mean, if that's how you want to make money, fine. But I just want you to understand that it's not all glitz and glamour. What's the use of becoming like this, like having so many subscribers, guys, and then you cannot really monetize your page because it doesn't have an actual business in place, right?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, for example, all these Instagram models puno, but I mean, obviously there's money in becoming like some sort of Instagram influencer, okay? However, it's the numbers game right now. If you're not Kylie Jenner, if you don't have like 1 million subscribers, but you don't, and then how can you really survive if you're just mid-level, right? And so in my end, even if like I'm not super amazing, my own Facebook page, which has my name on it, I think it only has 6,000 likes. I also have like a We Love Cebu page that has like 60,000 likes. But I have made so much money out of that through the use of the information that I got. Like for example, if I have like a product that I wish to launch, because I was able to like get the lookalike audience of my We Love Cebu page. So I have used that page to sell real estate, to sell chicharon, to sell my what's this, like tour packages, even my trainings. And we have hired so many people from there. So that's actually the beauty of it. It's actually the real thing. So what I'm trying to say is, do not be parang malula sa mga tao na they have 1 million subscribers and then they just post naked online. Unless if you become an artista, you just become a stripper. You just become like, diba? So what I'm just trying to say is, have a solid business at the back end of it, that even if you only have 2,000 subscribers, at least those 2,000 subscribers are buying from you. Whereas you have like 100,000 subscribers, but they just like your photos because of your boobs.
Yeah.
And then, hindi
Real
ka
talk.
naman maging artista kasi, ewan ko, you're just posting for free. Mabuti pa yung
Like
mabuti pa
Ivana.
yung mga puta kasi may bayad. Right?
Yeah.
I'm so mean. But it's true. Okay?
Ivana is a example.
Uy, pero si Ivana, at least, meron na siyang show. Congrats to her.
May
But,
YouTube channel pa.
oh, di ba? But for the rest of the world, kasi parang meron akong friend actually na ganyan, like, Ivana yung pegs, pero hindi
Free.
pero free. Free kasi wala namang, meron siyang mga subscriber, pero konti lang. So, syempre, wala siyang ma-monetize doon. So, syempre, ang ma-receive niya yung mga indecent proposals ng mga matatanda. Di ba?
Pakistan.
Pwede din yun. Pwede din yun, men. Pera din yun, di ba? Hindi natin
Arabo, ma'am.
judge kasi
German, ma'am.
Ha? Ano?
German daw.
German? Bakit?
Rabo daw.
Oh.
Pera ma'am, pero monkey business.
Oo. But as I said, it's so important how you want to be perceived to your audience. Because like for example, diba, let me just segue to this. Let's say I want to be perceived as a business coach. Tapos, I'm going to show on my videos na nakabikini ako or like cleavage masyado. Is it going to attract the right audience?
No.
No. And I'm not even being like a sexist, because have you noticed that in the feminist movement right now, people are like saying, don't objectify women if they're wearing bikinis, blah blah blah. Don't blah 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 whatever, like parang hypocrita daw because a woman has the right to wear anything. Yes, a woman has a right to wear anything. A man has a right to wear anything. However, if you do want to be perceived in a certain way, you have to dress that way. You have to present the way that you want to be. You have to speak the way that you want to be respected, okay? And that's also the way that you're going to be using your Facebook pages, okay? If you want to sell real estate, let's say for instance, on your pages, you don't want to mix it with your daing. Okay? Or yung mga fake na mga Louis Vuitton bags. You have to, the reason why we're identifying, the reason why we're identifying all these, wait, ano ba yun? Ano ba yan? Ano ba yan? Pak. Sana ba to? Guys, where was that?
Anyari, ma'am.
Ano ba yan? Ay.
What happened?
I'm looking for the ano. Ay, ano ba yan? Where's the... the reason why we are identifying all these things is so that you can really embody the kind of language that you're going to use with your audience. Okay? Am I clear?
Yes.
Yes.
So for example, okay, go back to sharing my screen. Hang on. So you get me now, right? Like for example, let's say you're selling real estate. Are you going to put mga pangmumura na mga language? Putang ina, ang ganda na to.
No, it's a no.
No, right? Because you want to be perceived as somebody who is reliable, right?
Yeah. Right.
Professional.
For instance, and by the way, segue natin a little bit. As a virtual assistant, and let's say i-add ka ng boss mo sa Facebook, it's commonplace nowadays that clients will add you on Facebook because obviously they want to get to know you on a personal level.
Yes.
Are you still gonna continue posting mga things like, buisit ka, may utang ka sa akin, magbabayad?
Definitely not.
Of course not.
That's
Or maybe
turn
in the
off.
bar.
Right?
Really a turn
In
off.
the bar.
Ano to, face to face? Parang Ami, something like that. Diba? It's not nice. So it's really the same way. You must represent yourself properly. And so I would even advise to you, because you know what, guys? I even did this for myself. Before I started my business, I even wrote down, who am I? What's my target market? Even for myself, like Judee, what's my target market? Target market, so for example, so then I stopped hanging out with low quality people. I'm so sorry to say low quality. Low quality means
Correct.
negative people na chismosa, people who are not
Super.
contributing to my life, people who are always nagpapalibre, things like that, right?
Purging.
Yes. And so it's so important. And it's the same way when you're also approaching your business plan, your social media strategy, your Facebook strategy. Okay? All right. So, ang dami ko namang sinabi. Okay.
It's okay, ma'am.
Okay. So name your product. So let's say Hermana's Hostel. Cebu. That's our page. Also our product. Okay.
Yeah.
Identify the functions of my product. So we have a hostel, but we also have a cafe. We also have an event space. We also have an art gallery.
Garden.
We have a bar. Huh?
No, none, ma'am.
Okay, we
I
have
think
a
she said garden.
garden. Ah, right. Yeah, we have like a garden where the plants are for sale. We also have let's say what else, and we have like parang artisan, like we have eco-friendly, eco-friendly products for sale in the store plus our e-commerce storefront, the physical. So it's so important to define it, right? Okay. And then
Super.
benefits of your product. Okay, so let's list down and look closely, guys, because I'm gonna ask you to do this for the product that you were assigned with. Okay. Or actually, maybe I will. I know. Okay. Okay. Benefits of your product. Let's say benefits of my product is affordable housing solutions for foreigners and travelers. Okay, what else? A place where
For backpackers.
yes, backpackers. Wait lang.
A place where you can unwind.
Where you can unwind. Ay, oo, may co-working space din dito. Co-working. You can unwind. A place where people can work.
Function hall.
Yes, I beg your pardon.
You said function hall.
Function hall.
Ano yun? Passion?
Function hall.
Function hall.
I'm so sorry. Function hall. Okay. It's also a place where I can gather like-minded people like my virtual assistants. Bastos ko, no? Like my virtual assistants, and build a better community for online workers. Okay.
A place where you can conduct seminars.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I really type like this, guys. If makita nyo ang laptop ko, you will see para akong, it's like my keyboard is super broken because I'm a keyboard warrior. Literally a warrior. where we can conduct seminars. Okay. A place where small entrepreneurs can grow their business without spending so much on rent because of the shared space. What else? A place where we promote nature,
Nature.
sustainability, and local products. What else?
A place to appreciate art.
To appreciate art, and for art
Exhibits.
and for artists to have a place to call their home.
A place for family gathering.
A place for wholesome, like family gatherings. And
recreational activities.
Staycation.
National activities. Yeah, pwede din siya staycation actually.
How about office outings?
Beg your pardon?
How about office outings, like team buildings and stuff like that?
Hang on just a sec.
It's good for a function hall.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or like, okay, maybe team meetings. Team meetings, team outings, or something. Or gatherings. Maybe corporate events. Okay.
Birthday parties.
Yeah, that's the word.
And then parties. Okay. So now let's identify what's our target market, the age group. Okay. So we have actually, like in our end, obviously, this is not something that you just really guess na suntok sa buwan. Okay? That's the reason why when you start a business, it's so important to do your numbers and your research. I believe that this is one of the pitfalls of so many small entrepreneurs. It's because they don't have the patience to study their target market. And for me, that's also the difference between the successful entrepreneurs and the unsuccessful ones. One thing is the successful ones are obsessive about getting to know the mind of their customers, okay? They're interested in getting feedback, and they're also really like adept at spying on their competition. In my end, when I got to know, like the very first time that I was that we had this corporation, the very first day that we had the first corporate meeting, that night immediately I went around the hostels in Cebu looking at our competition, looking at the kind of people that we're going to be welcoming in the hostel, pretending like I was going to be staying in the hostel, looking at the rooms, looking at the menus, and taking notes obsessively. And so what I'm trying to say is, if you are really wanting to launch something successful on Facebook, please take time to learn about your competition. Maybe you can even stay in the hostel or whatever. I'm planning to stay in like a couple of hostels in the following weeks. It's funny, but then for me, it's worth it because I've never really become a
That's part of
backpacker.
the study.
I beg your pardon?
That's part of the study of the place.
Yes. In my end, I am not a backpacker at all. I'm very maarte. Even if I don't have money, I will still choose the best hotel that I can afford because I'm very iffy about like taking a shower in a shared bathroom or like even lying down in a shared space. I even have like anxiety with um, riding a boat with like shared bunks. It drives me crazy. There was this one time that I was with at that time, my boyfriend at that time, and I was so anxious that he brought me to a boat um, that had these bunk beds. I couldn't sleep at all because I'm really just not a backpacker type. Maybe I have trust issues and I'm anxious about people like passing by. So
Privacy.
yes. And so I want to really immerse since I am the marketing and the advertising person of the group. I volunteered to research in this way and I'm going to be like actually staying in some of these hostels. You know, because how can I be proud of the product and how can I best embody the messaging if I do not know what being a backpacker is? Okay? In
Yeah.
fact,
Yes.
maybe I might just try to become a backpacker and travel somewhere to really, really feel what it is to be a backpacker.
Yeah, that's good. At least you're not pretending to be one.
Yes, because it's so difficult if I'm just going to assume that, backpacker, mga tipid na tao ito, wala silang pera, something like that. So mean, right? So if I'm just gonna think about it, like, because honestly, okay, while I was going to like these hostels, I was just looking at the people. I noticed that, okay, this is my like general observation. Maybe let's just write it down. Okay, these are young people, like mostly under 30. Then some are early 30s, rarely at their 40s to 60s. Okay?
Okay.
Because mostly, because when I was looking at these hostels, I want ko, maybe I've always been a tita, but have you noticed that we have low tolerance on uncomfortable beds, and then uncomfortable situations, right? And also,
Crowded.
I've also noticed that these,
You've always looked for the comfort room.
yes, oh my God, because tita, tita,
Yes.
and then like gusto ko talaga maganda yung bed, at least clean. Itong mga taong to, I've noticed lang ha, they don't mind that it's kinda like, I would say not very glamorous. Okay, so maybe economical status, I don't know. Maybe they're not rich because usually the people who are at their age, like
You have to check their linens.
and early 30s, if they are rich, it's a no-brainer. They're gonna stay in a hotel that is
Yes.
not necessarily expensive, but not also like inconvenient. So maybe I would say that these people are on the lower end of the spectrum. Maybe they are on a C, class C market. Okay, C to D, I guess. Low budget. But then,
Laylayan.
ano yon?
Laylayan ng lipunan.
Ano ba yan? But then, of course, they can travel. So they're not necessarily like the poorest of the poor. But they just are not like luxury travelers. Okay? They're different from luxury travelers. and different from, let's say, people who can afford comfort. Okay? As I have witnessed, I don't think it's really that comfortable to stay in a hostel. But then, of course, we all have different tastes, I guess, right? So maybe
Yes.
my comfort is different than another person's comfort. That's why these things, don't take my word for it yet, because I have not tried staying in a hostel yet. Okay? What if it's really comfortable? I don't know. Diba?
Maybe it's if you're having a good bed, because some hostels they're having a good bed,
Yeah.
some are not.
Yes, and
Shared bathroom.
Yeah.
I've actually tried, like recently, I traveled to Manila and um, I went to, like, I signed up for, because my travel agent said, because I wanted to have the most affordable accommodations that was not like a dorm room. So sabi niya, uy, go for Red Doors. So I had a Red Doors accommodation, and the first location in Kalayaan in Quezon City was actually okay. It had a nice bed, but then the second Red Doors that I signed up on, which was nearer to Binondo, which is where my meetings were gonna be, I was I had to cancel the reservation, and I wasn't even refunded because I just couldn't live there because I didn't like it. And so I had to transfer. So I guess what I'm saying is it's really different. It's not just, I think, the bed, but also like so many factors. Like some people I've noticed in the hostels that I visited in, they were very interested in community activities, partying, drinking all night. Whereas for me, as like a comfort traveler, not necessarily a luxury traveler, but I don't like actually talking to other people in the hotel. I don't know. I just don't have time, maybe. I don't want to like, but then I noticed that it's also cool that they build a community around the hostel. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is I'm giving you a good picture that I'm really analyzing the target market, right? Nationality, a lot of North Americans and Europeans. Location, okay, travelers to Cebu who want to stay in Cebu City. Then sex mixed, boys and girls, male and female, male and female. Okay. Educational background, a lot of them recently finished high school or college, or startup entrepreneurs and digital nomad who have not finished school or may have
drop out.
college education. Other behavioral info. I've noticed a lot of them are vloggers, bloggers, surfers, divers, adrenaline junkies. Okay? What does your product mean to these different targets? So, of course, you can then, I want you to, like, of course, in this area, you would identify and really, like, for example, for the let's say diver. What does this product mean to the diver? It means that he has a safe place to stay in the city between destinations. Okay. For the surfer, maybe he has a place to stay in before jumping off to La Union and Siargao. Something like that, okay? Branding colors. So maybe, of course, I wanted to check out like color psychology. So there are a lot of with color psychology. And it's important to know this because it would be best to, you know, embody the kind of brand that you have before you even create a logo. Choose the colors. Okay, so for example, for yellow, it's optimism and warmth. Orange for cheerfulness and confidence. Red for excitement, youthful, bold, creative, imaginative, and wise for purple, or like pink. That's like, I think, purplish pink. And then have you noticed that a lot of brands use blue for like business brands or like business services and stuff because it promotes trust, dependable, strength. And then green is for like health and growth and even like eco-friendly stuff, nature, and then peace. And then white is for neutrality, calmness, and balance. Okay? Are you still following, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So maybe based on the color psychology, what I want would be optimism, friendliness, and excitement. So maybe I will have red, yellow, and orange. Okay, so maybe I'll have those brand colors. So red, orange, and yellow. Posting strategy and schedule. So maybe your posting strategy would be, since you're targeting foreigners, so maybe it would be cool to post this and target this both in Cebu and Manila because those are the entry points of tourists. Metro Cebu, the airport, like maybe major airports in the Philippines where the tourists would come in. So maybe that would be like Pasay,
Parañaque.
Davao, Clark.
Clark, and Davao. And then maybe you could maybe like all day long for the ads
Every day.
and every day. But for the organic posting, maybe like you would post at 9 a.m., 12 noon,
3
3
p.m.
p.m.,
6.
7 or 6 p.m., or maybe 7 p.m., and then 9 p.m. maybe. Okay, it doesn't have to be all those times, but you could just like hypothetically. Okay, and then content strategy. For me, since I am thinking, guys, are you still there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we are
We're
listening.
focused.
We're talking to
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going off on a tangent. Okay.
Don't worry, we're not getting anywhere.
Okay. Are you still learning?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Do you think it's
Yes.
valuable to learn this?
So much.
Yes.
Because
Down.
guys, obviously you're not gonna be selling a hostel. However,
Correct.
I'm bringing you to the creative journey that is of marketing and social media marketing. And
All
it
right.
all starts with this. This is the foundation. Do not believe any Facebook and social media gurus who don't start with the foundations of actually learning about the business and embodying what kind of business this is. Like, for example, if your boss is going to say, I just want you to create a page and just post the pictures. Well, it's up to him or her, but that sets them up for failure. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And then let's have a content strategy. So let's say I'm going to have, let's say, pictures of the guests with their testimonials. Pictures, maybe take high res and vibrant photos of the hostel and other parts of the property. Create a branded, social media template to use for posting pictures. Maybe I will also post pictures of nearby spots in the hostel. Maybe I'll also take pictures of the travel and tour opportunities in Cebu City and Cebu Province. Maybe I'll also put pictures of the different products that we sell all over the hostel and shops. Maybe we'll also put pictures of the founders and tell the story behind it, because everybody loves a story, right?
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Have you noticed that we are more inclined to buy a product because in 1955, Manang Nelly made this product, tablea, whatever, with the sweat of her hands and the toil of the ground, whatever. And then the forefathers, blah, 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 right? Compared to like just buying it out of Nestle, right?
Yeah,
Right.
just like in
Yes.
Kickstarter.
Sounds more romantic and people love a story. Remember that, okay?
Yeah,
True.
yeah,
And then
that's true.
next is maybe I will also put text. So I'm gonna have maybe some cool captions, detailed captions, cool captions, etc. Maybe I also have detailed captions of each picture detailing the property. Maybe I'm also gonna have promo announcements. Also gonna announce like event announcements,
Reviews.
and then of course testimonials and reviews. Okay, and then video. Maybe I can have videos of guests and testimonials.
Videos of amenities.
Of the amenities, videos, etc. Just like the pictures, okay?
But how about
Yeah.
videos of people actually having fun, enjoying the place? it kind of tells a story that the place is kind of fun.
It is a fun place to be in. So, etc., etc., etc. Because we're grabe na yung time. And then, okay, so latest social media trends to integrate. Okay, so again, as we were saying, 2020 is all about video. Just like 2019, it was all about video, but more than ever, 2020 is still all about video. So it's all about live video, and it's all about stories and video stories. And even if you notice, polls and like all these like fun and games and stories. Okay, so let's integrate that and let's go back. Okay, so you know what's so amazing, guys? I just did my whole job on training. I'm so sorry. Are you fine with that, guys? I'm really
Yes,
gonna
that's fine. It's wonderful.
okay. So latest social media trends to integrate video and all kinds of like video, short, long videos, testimonials, stories. Okay, and maybe
Memes.
yeah, memes. No, but oh yeah,
Infomercial.
and then in like commercials. And then I'm gonna put like story polls, behind the scenes posts on the wall through pictures, videos, and stories. Maybe I'll also put what's this? Customer contributed content. So for example, if somebody from the tags like for example, somebody stayed and then I'm going to like repost it or feature it because they tagged the place. And even have like Facebook events, have a branded hashtag, and even have like contests, maybe give prizes for people who use the hashtag in the best way, or give good testimonials.
Good reviews.
Yeah. Then maybe give like a coupon code for people who do certain stuff on your Facebook, either on a contest or like poll, etc. Okay. All right. So do we now have a social media strategy?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah, like wow.
So even before having the page, you already have a lot of things to do. Okay? So now, how are we going to integrate that into your page? Okay? So what I would, because I don't want to like keep on blabbing and blabbing, because I think that we've had enough with the blabbing. But what I want is for you, our next activity is you're gonna have to make a Facebook page of your product, And then I am going to ask you to create this file, the social media strategy. Plus, you're also going to create a social media calendar. Okay? So what is a social media calendar? Essentially, it's like a table. Hang on just a sec. So like, for example, let's say day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9, day 10, day 11, day 12, and so on, okay? What are you going to do on the first day? Like, for example, maybe complete the page details. Okay, it doesn't have to be all caps, guys. Oh my gosh. Complete page details. Optimize page for best visibility. Create content strategy. So maybe that's your first day. Then second day, create social media templates for your page. What is a social media template, guys?
No idea.
First time heard about it.
No idea.
So social media template for, like, let's say Facebook. Let's go and just search it because I'm pressed for time. But let's say, okay, I don't like this. No, hang on just a sec. Let's go to Pinterest. Okay, let's go to Pinterest. Oh my God. Pinterest.com.
Judee on Canva also there's a social media template.
Yes, we'll be using Canva.
Charge na yan.
Ay, ano ba yan? Okay. That's so crazy. What's happening?
Ayusin mo yung ganyan dyan. Itabi mo na yung ano ba. Akin lang ba. Itabi yung ano.
So like, for example, this one. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yes.
A social media template makes your design cohesive, okay? See, like for this brand, they have their branding colors and they have a style already. So for example, there's a sale, they already have like an automatic template.
Yeah.
The nice thing about it is it makes it very cohesive and branded, although it doesn't mean that all of your content will have to be like this. But then it is really helpful that maybe 50 to 70% of your content is branded, okay? So that there is brand recognition. And so that when people look at a certain picture, they know that it's Hermanas. They know it's Google. They know it's Facebook, right? Have you noticed that sometimes you just look at a picture, and even if you don't see the logo immediately, you know that it's KFC, right?
Yeah.
So this is what I mean by creating like a social media template or like a Facebook template. This is more Instagram, but you can still use it for Facebook. Or it's what you call a social media pack. You can make your own and you can just use it on Instagram. I mean, you can just make it on Canva, okay? Okay, maybe you can create, and then maybe you can put here like, you plan out what to post. Like for example, post about the amenities. Then post about the founders and the history. Post about maybe a customer review. Maybe 6 would be write about Cebu City and the fun things to do in 2020. Do you get my what I'm looking at, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
we're catching your drift.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So this
It's
is,
making like a planner.
yes, you make a planner of what you're going to be putting on your social media channel, which is Facebook, okay? So that you will not be lost. Like for example, you're going to build a page so that you're not going to be totally random. Like you're going to be nangangapa like, oh, today I'm going to post a picture of my face, and then tomorrow my selfie again. And then tomorrow maybe a picture of my foot, right? Ba?
Narcissist.
So it's a different, like it's really putting things in a conscious way and also a very professional way, 'di ba? And it's really how you, I guess, craft a professional and effective communication channel to your audience, right? Compared to like a page na parang
Wala lang.
random, like for example, 'di ba super random
Yeah.
like, ano ba to, parang ewan. Tapos one day maganda yung post, tapos another day hindi, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So essentially, that's my that's gonna be our lesson for today. I want you to not just create this social media strategy and social media plan, but I would also want you to post, to create at least 5 Canva, at least 5 types of content on your page. Okay? Again, guys, please do not be overwhelmed. What overwhelms you is overanalyzing. Okay? You can
Good.
Overthinking.
Yeah. Just a quick question.
sure.
Are we still gonna use the same product that we used back on day 2, or are we gonna be given a different set of products that we can work with, or we can use our products that we are already selling, or is it still the same from day 2?
It's the same product, because what I want, actually at the end of this training, you will be creating a portfolio. And I want your clients to think that you've already had a client. Which is, totoo naman, parang ako yung client. Actually, hindi ko naman ginagamit yung mga stuff dito. Although sometimes, I haven't pa. But I want you to try out parang having a client na it's not your product, but parang you have a customer. Okay? You're making that plan from a place where you are the VA of a client who has a separate business. And I want you to embody it. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So you're still going to use the same product that was assigned to you by groups para there is continuity. Okay?
Okay.
Right, got it.
Yes. Noted.
And
How
maybe,
about the deadline, ma'am?
okay, the deadline is still 8 p.m. And also, by the way, you can already use the same content that you've already created in the past days.
Yes.
Exactly.
Naloka na kayo, guys.
Buti na lang may
That's
classmate ni
what
ate.
I did for.
Hindi pa masyado.
Because I want you to like flaunt what you've already made. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So,
We can still improve on the ones that we did before, right?
and you know what, guys? If you want to make more, make more. Or if you want to make it different, go ahead, Because the more that you do, the more that you learn. And really, like, look at what I did. This is not really like so hard. I just did it in under, I believe, 1 hour because we've not started this before 10. So this is just 1 hour that I made. And then for the maybe video, Canva, whatever, maybe it will take a little bit more time. But then it's not really overwhelming. I know that you can do it. And mind you guys, this is all in a day's work of an actual virtual assistant. Okay? Para naman after this training, you can really be confident to say, yes, sir, I am a social media manager. I am a social media marketer. I am a social media strategist. You're not just a random person na nagpo-post sa Facebook na for sale, daing or what. Diba?
Cars.
Tapos nagtatag. Okay? Diba? Do you get what I mean? When you
Yes.
have an
Yes.
actual story, you actually have content that people will be respecting. And people will not say, ay, spam na naman. Ay, naku, nag-spam na naman si Judee. Oh my God, I have to unfollow her. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's correct. We actually felt that we're actually working already.
You feel you already are. And I want you to feel it. Spam is delicious though. I love spam. I agree. Even if it's so expensive now, should we schedule the 5 posts or post it in one day? I just want you to post it just in one day because I also recommend that before you even because it's like this. The next step for your page is usually when you're really making a live page for your clients and stuff. But I would recommend, guys, if you can ask your friends to like it, even if you're not actually selling the product, you ask your friends to also like it so that when your client will see your page, they will see that they have likes. And I would also encourage everybody na to like each other's pages para naman may audience. And it will help. Image matters. Okay?
Okay,
Right,
ma'am.
got it.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Okay lang
Thanks,
ba kayo, guys?
moderator.
Parang walang energy.
Yes.
Everybody's
Okay
answering.
po.
Okay naman.
Because we have so many people,
Moderator.
we have like 130 people here and just a few of you are okay. Miss Judy pa-share po ng posts. Okay. I will share my notes.
Yeah, thank
Alam nyo,
you.
you're so lucky because I didn't share the notes last time to the others.
Wow. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I'm taking down notes.
Oh,
Thank you, ma'am. Salamat.
Okay.
Thank you
So,
Tsaka
po.
yung,
any other
tsaka yung
questions?
activity, ma'am.
I beg your pardon?
Paki-share din po
Trello
yung
po.
yung
Sa Trello.
activity.
Sa Trello, yeah.
Yeah.
And then for this one, I'll also share it. This one.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So, any other questions?
none.
Okay,
I
none.
think we're good.
Okay, all right, you're good. So tomorrow, guys,
Ma'am, hi.
we're still at deadline is 8 p.m. tomorrow.
Ma'am, pwede po ba gamitin yung page na nagawa ko na tapos napabayaan lang?
No. I
Hindi.
want to promote
Start from scratch.
that page talaga, that product, that same one. Para you have like some sort of continuity.
Well, malamig.
Parang you're really like, kasi in the end, we're gonna have so much content, you would want to have something that is cohesive.
So, parang mag-create po kami ng fresh page for the product. Okay po.
Yes.
And i-attach din po ba dun sa page namin na ginawa yung mga like videos dun sa YT?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So, anything else?
Ma'am, from the task yesterday, pwede po bang i-submit yun tomorrow?
For the what?
Yung task yesterday.
Well, of course, it's up to you. You are still open to like complete your task.
Okay, thank you.
Question. Hello?
Yes?
Miss, because here in Trello board, names are gone, and then we can paste the link. So do we need here in the Trello board, the day 3 monetization, some of
Yeah,
the
the
names
data.
are gone.
They're all gone.
Yeah, all gone.
Sino kaya yan?
So we'll have to paste again.
Which Trello board?
Finish na nila.
The monetization.
Day 3.
Yeah,
So I
probably
created
someone
name again.
deleted it. Yeah, the whole list was deleted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
including
Yeah,
the
because of
video from YouTube.
It's not there.
Yes, ma'am, for real.
Yes, ma'am.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I made my card twice, and then it was deleted again. So I made it again.
I guess it's in the archive.
Yes, it's on the archive.
I think it's not an archive. I tried to hear. It's not here.
I think it's all deleted. Even mine.
Archive is empty.
Because when I saw my activity, it's showing that my name is in the archive.
Yes, I found one too.
Yeah. I also opened the link in the archive and a lot of names there.
Let's just paste
Why is
again.
it that somebody is really deleting?
Maybe it's they're using a phone or something.
Please,
I'm not
guys,
sure.
do not use a phone. Obviously, the activities, as I told you, these are for your laptop, okay? We are actually going to be able to find, because everything is actually annotated. I really would appreciate it if you would not delete anybody. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
But I got a message in my Gmail
Maybe
that
it
someone moved my
accidentally
card.
When was this deleted?
Before the meeting started. I'm not
Actually,
sure.
it was
Kasi yung content
afternoon. I think afternoon.
When? Afternoon?
Earlier. Yeah.
Probably
Earlier,
around
and
9.
then I just
Just before the
realized the name
meeting
here is
started.
different.
It's about 2 hours
No,
ago.
before the training start, it's still there.
So before the training started, it was just there.
Yeah, it's still there
Yes,
because
it's
I
still
just
there.
saw my name and the whole board. Now it's all gone.
Wala pa nag-start. Actually, it's already gone. And then here I added my name in there, and here is Dablo Lumakang's the product name.
As I have a lot of contacts on the North Coast, and with this area being one of the most popular experts
Stop that video.
most of what you will see and learn about this video will be about the towns of Port Plata, Sosua.
Who's that? Sorry.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
Okay, I really don't understand what's happening, but I will ask Joy to kindly check what's happening, and then guys, since you already know, maybe you can paste it again or something, but let's try to find out, because I also cannot see who like deleted the stuff.
Miss Judee? Yes, can we actually send all our finished products directly to Miss Joy? Like all the links for each day, because it's actually better if we have to back it up, especially if this is happening with Trello.
It's like this, okay. What I would want you to do is still put it on Trello. And then, anyway, don't worry because at the end of this training, you will have an opportunity to really post like all of it in one place, okay? Which is really your own and nobody is going to like delete it, okay?
Okay
Mm,
po.
Alright.
So just
may nag-send po sa GC yung picture.
okay. Wait
Kung
lang.
sino yung nag-archive po nung card.
Oh, okay, this one.
Kabilang GC yata yun.
Sinong
Hindi namin nakita
salarin?
sa GC.
So it was just, okay. Wait lang ha. So let's reverse that. Let's just reverse that. Please guys, use your ano. Don't use your phone. This. Marivic Fontanilla, can you put it back? She's here?
Marivic.
Can we put it back? Because okay, so maybe I'll ask Joy to help in fixing this. And then guys, let's move forward. And please guys, no? If you're gonna be virtual assistants, you're gonna have to use your brain. And please don't do shortcuts. Don't use your phone, obviously. Because your phones are not designed for work. You're supposed to have a laptop, okay?
Yes, mahirap sa phone.
We kept on mentioning this one. Maybe your thumbs are too big for like the Trello platform and maybe it goes to archive, but this is not an excuse to like, because we've already been informing people to use their laptop, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so, but anyway, regardless of whatever it is, I'll ask Joy to like, if we can fix it. If Marivic is here, please archive it, please, for everybody's sake. And then whatever it is, you can also like put it back on, okay? All right, bye guys. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll have a really good topic tomorrow, okay?
Bye, ma'am. Thank
Okay,
you.
bye.
Good night.
Night po.
Oh, thank you po.
Night, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Night, everyone.
Everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.